All right. So anyway, what I was saying, like, I want to redo my song called Wheels of Fire. I have a version of it on this channel, you know. But like when you just have like an avatar and the song, most people won't click on that. They'll click on a video, but they're not going to click on here's just the album. Like you add that after. Here's the whole album after all you've seen all the videos. You know, if you just want to put it on and play, right? Like a playlist. You know, like the video is really what's going to draw people in. So obviously you see my really cheesy videos. Just you know, just the idea behind it was just for fun. You know what I mean? But that's I can do better than that. I can do better than that. And that's all filmed with GoPros, right? So they're meant to be funny little videos or whatever, but they're never going to like generate lots of revenue and stuff like that just because they're not, you know, they're not that good, right? You know, and it's, again, the problem is, like I say, the next thing I want to focus on is getting a drum kit. And then after that, another, a bass amp, a guitar amp, you know, because I think I got to stick with the guitar amp. I don't think I can go fully digital yet, like, for a few reasons. The amp that's really enticing me, though, is the Blackstar Amp 2. I'd rather have the Blackstar Amp 3 for the metal sounds, but the Amp 2 has a delay and a chorus on it. But then there's other things. There's a Fender, a little combo amp, a Fender Mustang. I want to try one. I got to go to the music store and try everything out because I have to have, it has to be foot switchable. It's not that I need a lot of effects and stuff, but it's nice to be able to, I need a lot of different sounds, right? The amps I have are good for like classic rock and stuff like that, but for the metal and the high output pickups, it's just, they're a little bit too over, the guitars are just a little too overkill for those amps, except for that mini amp I got, the little 15-watt amp. That thing, that's 2004 technology, right? I need a little bit more wattage than that to play gigs. And then my Mesa Boogie cab, there's no way I could get it in here. Like, I wouldn't even be able to get it in through the trunk. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I can't move it, right? So I need something else. So I got to get an amp for gigging. And the new amps now, like, you can put, they don't have to be big because you can put line out straight to the PA, right? So I got to get the live playing stuff, and then I got to get the drums so I can get rid of those, just the drum loop that just plays over and over again, because then I can actually compose songs, right? So even if I'm not the best drummer, I can compose some pretty good songs. A song that I've been waiting to do, but my 12-string unfortunately didn't hold up on it very well, was I got to get another 12-string to do it, even if I have to borrow one, is what do you call it, it's the one, you know, the Moby, it's the Moby Dick song, you know, well, it's, the metaphor is Moby Dick. What the hell do they call it? One? White Whale. Yeah, White Whale. That song, that's a pretty chilling, haunting song. That one I want to do kind of, that one I'd have to do some sort of a collab with a female singer to do the siren voice, and that really haunting siren voice. I could do it myself, but, you know, like, it won't sound the same, you know. And the way I wanted to do that song was, again, find a, you know, somebody could do a little bit of CGI. Okay, we'll go out, we'll film the siren standing by, you know, a shoreline on a rock somewhere, and do the tall ship thing or whatever, or something like that, you know, CGI or whatever, you know. So that video would be, you know, a later on video. The first version of it would be kind of like a live, you know. But I like to add theatrics because it's the theatrics that people are going to really like. But the song is really, really good. It's really long. It's about 9 minutes long, 9 to 12 minutes long. Because I'm still refining it, right? But yeah, so 2024, you're definitely going to get a lot of songs completed, vocals, everything like that. But same thing, like, I can't really get great vocal sounds out of my two mics. So you say, well, just buy another mic. So like I say, the amount of equipment you would have to invest to get really good sounds, okay, even if you're smart about it and you're just buying based on your budget, but like a lower budget, you can, you do a lot of research, you can buy stuff that does the job for, a tenth the price. But you're still looking at thousands of dollars, and then you got to learn how to really set this stuff up. And even at that, then you got to, sound treat the room. And so when you think about it, it's cheaper to go to a studio for, that it's all there, And the thing is, all you have to do is play. You know what I mean? And then listen back to see what you like and what you don't like. You know what I mean? So I think that's the better way to go. It's I think, a better investment long term. And how you make the money off the video is the ad revenue. Now, mind you, if your ad revenue goes away, well, then you lost. But you still got some cool songs, and you might gain a fan base that might buy merchandise from you. They might buy whatever. Now, for that, I'm going to have to set up a total different channel for that, whatever. But I got to get things going first before I worry about that. So there's going to be investment, but it's more do the research. Write the song, live with the song for a few months, and then, okay, what am I going to put out there? So I wrote a really dandy of a song the other day. It's called, I know there's other songs called this, but called Crystallize. And the theme of it is basically, I tend to write a lot, when I write my dark songs, they tend to be about dealing with loss. And it's kind of like Wheels of Fire, whatever. That song, even though it's the metaphor of it is a car crash, it's dedicated to a little 2-year-old girl that died of leukemia way back when, about 30 some odd years ago. She'd be about 30 now, so I kind of dedicate that song to her. But the song is about, like the metaphor is a car crash, because a lot of people, losing somebody in a car crash, it's something that a lot of people have done, and the stages you go through, like there's 3 verses, and in one verse it says, I can't turn it back. The second verse is I can't take it back, and the third verse is I can't bring it back. You know what I mean? And then, Wheels of Fire, right? I think it's a really lovely song, but I wanted to do that song out by like a wrecked, abandoned car, like see if I could find like an old like 57 Chevy all smashed up, kind of thing, and just play the song right beside it. No problem to find smashed up cars, but you know what I mean, like and just do the video that way. That would be cool, but I want to re-record it again and just see what I can get out of it. So that's one song. The Crystallized song, it's kind of on the same theme, but a little bit different. And I thought about how I'd make a video for that one. That one would have people in tears for sure. It's basically about how like the setting of the video from the song would be like, just to give you an example, there'd be a guy on a tractor, like an old tractor, and a car would overturn close to him. He'd run, he'd save the mom, he'd save the dad, but he couldn't get out the little girl, kind of thing. And that, and I already got firefighters that I could get. I need about 2 of them to make the video. And then I just got to go find a scrap car. Not going to use my own cars, but and then maybe CGI the flames on the car or something like that. But just how people would deal with that, and it kind of harpens back to what would that person have turned into had they had a full run. So great songs like that. White Whale is kind of like about obsession, and when people are like addicted to drugs and lifestyle problems, stuff like that, but they try to get even with it, right? And the more they try to get even with it, the stronger the white whale gets, and it always destroys you. The trick is you have to let it go, right? So that's a kind of where the sirens sing, just let him go, please let him go, right? And so that song, like, I got to find the lyric sheet for it again, but I can rewrite it in my head like in 5 minutes. So those are just like 3 songs. I'm like, if I get those songs recorded